Hi my creative peeps, it's Craftin Just Because with Cowan, and today I'm going to be playing with the birthday Jubilee set, which will be retiring June 3rd. So actually June 2nd. So if you want this bundle, it comes with dies and then the stamp set. Then you're going to want to act fast. I will have my shopping link linked in the comment section. But we're going to be making this cute little gift box today, and I'm using the dies from the set, some designer series paper that's the best dressed, our 2-inch circle punch, and then our paper trimmer. And this color is retiring. It's the Lovely Lipstick, so I wanted to feature a couple projects using that. So first we're going to get out our Stampin' Trimmer. And this project was inspired by Poodles in the UK. And she makes great boxes. I love to kind of see what she makes, and then I put my own little twist on it. But we're starting with an 8 by 11 piece of paper. So you're cutting off a 1/2 inch on the short side. So let me make sure I have this at 8. Yep, I do. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So on this 11-inch side, you want to score it at 1.5 inches. 8.5 inches, and 10 inches. And don't worry, all the measurements will be listed in my comments, or in my blog post that I post in the comments below. On the 8-inch side, we're going to score it again at 1.5 inches, at 3 3/4 inches, at 5 1/4 inches, and at 7.5 inches. Okay, we're done with our paper trimmer. So I'm going to go ahead, get that out of the way. Next, I'm going to bring in my bone folder. Bone folders are important when you're making 3D projects such as this, because it makes your fold lines nice and crisp. So you fold it over and then you run it across there, making a nice crisp edge. I hope everybody's having a fabulous Friday. Today's my husband's birthday. So we're going to go out to dinner and we're going to just celebrate and have fun. We finally got our restaurants opened here in California. So it'll be nice to go out and treat him kind of special. Okay, next we're going to bring in our paper snips. And I did in my blog post put a picture of how you're going to cut this, but I want you to follow along with me. Oh, whoops, I forgot one bit here. Okay, so the side with the 2 score lines at the top on the 8-inch side, that's going to be your top. And what you want to do is, except for this second panel, you want to cut all these squares out. So you're just going to follow along the score line. Just like that. And then cut these 2 panels off. Okay, and then at the bottom, you're going to cut off the small rectangular piece there, and you're going to tab it. So you're going to just go like that, and then we're going to tab the top too, because that's where we're putting the box together. And then you're going to cut up the score lines to the first score line all the way across. Pretty simple, right? Okay, let's get rid of our scraps. Okay, now you want to add your designer series paper and your dies, and your designer series paper is cut by 2 by 3 3/4. And then I also went ahead and die cut out a 2-inch circle and then a 2¼ inch circle out of old olive, which coordinates with this designer series paper. I have one of the dies featured here. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to measure this really quick. So it's 2¼ inches is 1 square. I'm going to take my mini paper trimmer and we are going to cut off 2¼ inches off this piece. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off just a tiny bit and then the 2¼ inches so that it's a straight edge on both sides, just like that. Okay. And then you're going to go ahead and glue that down. I'm using my liquid multi-purpose glue here. Okay, come on. I had you standing up. There we go. I think it's almost time for a new glue. So go ahead and glue this down here. And then on top of that, we're going to put the designer series paper. Oh boy, I think I really might need to replace that glue there. Okay, and then we're going to take off the piece that we cut off. And what I did, so that it made it, what I did is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut off the scallop edge just so it's the same on both sides, a straight edge. Come on. Okay. Just like that. I could have done a better job of this. I just realized I centered mine when I cut it off, and I didn't realize I'd done that. So that's my bad, but that's okay. Then I'm going to take my tear and tape. And I'm going to add tear and tape right down this small tab. We're going to take that release paper off. And then I'm going to fold this up and over. One other small thing that we're going to do just to make it shut nicer is at the top, the little flap here, we're going to round the corners. Whoops. What's going on there? There we go. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to start with the bottom and we're going to put our 2 tabs in, and then I'm going to put tear and tape on each of the rectangular pieces. Just like this. So on the back one, we're going to put the back one on first. Making sure your box is nice and straight. Put that down. And then put the front tab down. And then I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to just put my ruler down and make sure that that tear and tape stuck to the bottom. Okay, now it's all easy from here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of ribbon and I'm taking some petal pink ribbon and I'm just going to tie just a little like knot here on the side. And then trim that off just like that. I'm almost out of that ribbon. Bummer. Gonna have to get some more. Okay, now we're gonna bring in our lovely lipstick stamp pad and our 2-inch circle punch. And we're going to put "Celebrating You is the Best" and stamp that right in the center. Just like that. Let me wipe off my stamp here really quick. Okay, then we're gonna take dimensionals and pop this up onto our old olive 2 1/4 inch circle. I almost said square. Trying to get my desk a little cleaned up so that I have some room here. Okay. Felt like it was crowding me in. I'm really sad that I didn't center that die cut. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh well, my bad. Okay. Then I'm going to add my "Celebrate You." And then I'm going to put 2 more dimensionals on it, just on the front, or so that that ribbon can be through the middle. And then you're going to fill it with goodies and seal her on up. And that's your project for today, featuring the Birthday Jubilee stamp set. So like I said, this product is retiring. If you're interested in it, you might want to act fast and get it now. But until then, I'll talk to you guys next week. I hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.